Well, hello there. I know what you're thinking. Aaron, is there a way to make delicious chips at home instead of having to go to 7-Eleven and buy a bag of Lay's? Just delicious cheddar chips. And my answer to you is going to be yes. And I'm going to show you how to make those chips right now. But before we get started, this is our final product here. They are delicious. They are fun to make. They are orange. So get ready. We're going to make some chips. Hold on to your hats because it's going to be a cheesy ride. Okay, guys. Now, one of the first things you're going to want to have is a good environment to cook in. Any good cook will tell you this, but you're going to want to be comfortable, okay? You're going to want to be in your own house. If you are in someone else's house, you should probably leave. Get something comfortable to watch. I threw on Falling for a Killer. I can't recommend it enough. You will need an oven. If you don't have an oven, I don't know what to tell you. But we're going to bake, okay? If you have an oven, it should say something like this on there. And you're going to set the temperature to 280 degrees. And you're going to go ahead and start preheating. Next thing you're going to want is something to bake these chips on. I've got a random piece of metal I found in a junkyard. You're going to want some aluminum foil or aluminum foil for you American viewers. You're also going to want some sliced cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want. You can even slice it yourself. I like Colby Jack cheese. Just a great all-around cheese. You're going to need some sort of oil. I like avocado oil. As you can see, I'm almost completely out. Grease up that aluminum foil. We're ready to go. You can also use parchment paper or baking paper, but I don't have any of that, so we're going to just use foil. Make sure you get a nice even spray of your oil down. And we're going to start cutting our cheese up into our chips. So there's not a certain amount of cheese that I will recommend. You can eat as much cheese as you want. Your life is your own. Now, the thing about cheese is you got to remember, it's okay if it's not perfect. Now you just want to grab, whatever knife you have laying around your kitchen. However big or small you want your cheese is up to you. So you could do a whole damn chip that big, but for me, I'm gonna cut it up a little. Okay, we're gonna chop it up a little. If you got a little cheese getting ripped off there, that's a little pre-snack for you. And there you go. That's about chip size. I have made them smaller before, but this is fine. And there we go. Once we have all of our cheese laid out, about 1 inch apart, I also went for the double. I decided to lay 2 pieces of cheese with each to make a thicker, meatier chip. Once you have all that, it's time to start seasoning. Now there's a variety of ways you can season your chip. I prefer Tony Chachere's, the original. You can put red pepper, black pepper on there. You can put salt, or if you're a true badass, you can put Himalayan pink salt. Garlic powder, basil leaves. Season to your liking. Put whatever you want on these things. It's going to melt into the cheese, and it's going to come out of the oven with the flavors integrated into it. All right, so we should be ready to go. We got to check our oven, make sure it's preheating good, and we're going to throw those bad boys in there. 280 degrees, she's ready, boys. Okay, so as you can see, I went for a variety of all kinds of different spices. I like trying new, different things. I'm an adventurous eater. Put it in this thing. Just on the top rack there ought to be fine. And it's as simple as that. The chips are in the oven. Now, there is an important thing to remember. You have to bake these at 280 degrees for 50 minutes. That's almost an hour for some of y'all. So if you ain't got a stopwatch, it's like 2 episodes of Judge Judy. And you're going to want to go check them. They should be like a nice golden orange color. So we will be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I just popped the oven open to check on it. They have about 10 minutes left, but they're getting very close to being done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the oven here and let them cool down a little. Lo and behold, our finished chips. They increase in size quite a bit. depending on how big or how much cheese you leave there, so you can get a variety of sizes. But since we oiled the pan, they should just peel right up. And they're a little oily still, but as you can see, you got a big old nice chip. Well, I wanted to show you my finished chip product, but my wife came home and she ate all of them. So you're just gonna have to try it out yourself and see what you think about it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.